If the goal was to take kids off of wait lists, haven't you just put them on a second wait list?
No, and that's a really good question. And I've talked to a lot of parents in the last couple of weeks, both organizations and people who have been protesting me, and we have conversations. And what's happening right now is all the families are being contacted. Now, that's not to say that every family has been contacted yet, but the plan is, and it's being implemented now, is to connect with every family, make sure that children get an assessment, and then they get the degree of service that they need. If they need intensive service, Ryan, then they need to get that intensive service.
When you talk about intensity in the new enhanced ABA program, ABA therapy usually ranges between 1 to 20 hours a week. IBI starts at 20 hours a week. So when you say that the new program will offer the intensity that children need, will it also offer 20 plus hours a week of therapy if the child needs it? And that's a yes or no.
Yeah, that's the intention, is that kids will get the intensive therapy that they need. And quite frankly, Ryan, and this is since I was the Minister of Education in 2006, there's been a whole discussion about, is it ABA, is it IBI, where does ABA end and IBI start? You know, the line is very blurred between intensive ABA and IBI. And I think we need to kind of get over the labeling and deal with, if this child needs one-on-one therapy for 25 hours a week, is she getting or is he getting that therapy?
And the answer
that, to
is
me,
yes.
is the yes. One of the things parents have talked to me about, and there may be parents listening who have this concern, direct funding is something that we haven't done a lot of in Ontario. And so what I have said to the minister, and she is working on this, is maybe we need to look at direct funding as an option. And that means the money would go to the family would purchase the service. That happens in other jurisdictions. And in fact, the $8,000 that many parents will receive as a transition in this process, that is direct funding. Mm-hmm. And so I've said, let's look at whether direct funding for some families are going to need the regional provider to work with them, but some families may want that direct funding, and maybe that's something we need to do more of.
I had a passionate mom on the show not long ago from Mississauga. One of your members of provincial parliament had their staff call the police on this mom. What do you make of a politician that calls police when someone wants to practice their constitutional right to protest?
Well, we do not support that, and the member has apologized, and he had already arranged to set up a meeting with the family. So I talk to protesters. I've been a protester, Ryan. Mm-hmm. You know, it's very important to me that people have the ability to express themselves in a peaceful way, and so the apology has been made to the family.
Why not go as far as to force a resignation in that case?
Well, you know what? The family has accepted the apology. I think what's most important is that we make sure that the child gets the service that they need.